Hey guys, in this video review, what I wanted to do is to talk more about A2 Hosting cPanel. If you're wanting to get started with it, maybe migrate over to their server, you'll probably want to know if they use cPanel. And so vast majority of web hosting providers online do use cPanel. It's very user-friendly. A2 Hosting has it as well. If you guys are new here to this channel for learnernet.com, hit the subscribe button, guys, right below. And that way, future videos that I upload, you'll be sure to receive them. So A2 Hosting is a really nice web hosting provider. They're really known for the low cost on shared web hosting and also their fast page load. So once you get started today, guys, with the links that are right below, you'll be able to gain access to some amazing discounts, not only for like the shared web hosting, but WordPress, and even for like VPS or dedicated servers if that's something that you are looking for. I've been using A2 Hosting for several years. Really like their web hosting across the board. They have really great customer support, something that I think is really important, especially if you have questions or issues, with your site or maybe something that's going down. And so across the board, guys, once you get started today, the main thing that you're going to have to do once you click on the links below is going to bring you to their landing page right here. And I talk briefly about the different types of web hosting itself that they have. But if you're a beginner online, what you should get started with is a shared web hosting package. They have some different packages itself that you can take advantage of. If you only want to create one site, I just recommend it. You get started with the startup plan. It's the first tier. They have an amazing deal right now where you'll be able to get 75% off of your web hosting today. As you guys can clearly see, the web hosting starts at $11.99. But when you use the links up below, you get it for only $2.99. It's an amazing deal. I recommend that you guys get at least 12 months of web hosting. If you can purchase more, the better. Don't go month to month. Get either 12 months or 36 months, which would equate to 3 years. They just save you a lot of money, both on the front and back end. That way, when it renews, guys, you'll be saving a lot of money with that. Across the board, you guys will see that you're getting a lot of SSD storage. Most web hosting providers online, guys, typically will give you about 10 gigs of SSD storage. In the case of A2 Hosting, even on the first tier, you're getting 10 times as much, so 100 gigabytes of SSD storage. It allows you to have faster page loads, to be able to build out several pages, tons of content stored, on your website itself. And so it's a really great web hosting provider across the board, guys. So what you want to do right now, guys, is you just want to make a selection as for which of these web hosting plans you want to go with. Right now, I'm using the Drive plan. I did get started off with the startup plan when I got started years ago, but I decided to upgrade because it allows you to create unlimited websites online. So if that's what you want to do and that's your personal goal, and you have several projects, and I recommend bumping up to at least the Drive plan. Of course, the Turbo, Max, and Boost allow you to do that as well. They have some added resources that you may not need right now as a beginner, but I recommend going with the Drive if you have several projects that you may want to do going down the road. I want you to know that A2 Hosting has an anytime money back guarantee. Most web hosting providers only give you 30 days, and that's fine. But with A2 Hosting, it's an anytime money back guarantee. So they just leave it open whether you're purchasing 12 months and you feel like maybe, 60 days down the road, A2 Hosting is not for you. You can contact customer support and get your money back. Okay. So once you sign up, guys, and you decide which of the plans that you're going to get, basically you're going to get a few emails from A2 Hosting, one of which will show like your username, your password, and you're going to get a link that allow you access to your cPanel. So this is the cPanel right here, guys. When you see it, you'll gain access to tons of different resources where you can set up email accounts. You can forward domain names. You can install WordPress, which with this icon that's right here, you have access to different CMS platforms and other scripts like Joomla, Magento, Drupal, and those guys. And so you can check on your images that are uploaded to your account, FTP accounts. You can do backups with your account itself, your website data, which is always a must. They also have free SSL certificates. So you'll see that on my website. I have an SSL certificate in the upper left. And again, it just reassures your customers, your visitors from Google, Yahoo, and Bing that your website is 100% secure. and that any information that they submit, especially if you accept like payments for products or services, things of that nature, you always want SSL certificate there again to reassure your visitors that your site is secure. Okay, you can do redirect. So if you have a website, domain name rather that you purchase like through A2 Hosting, you want to redirect it to another site itself, maybe like an affiliate page or landing page, what have you. You can do that right here. You can check bandwidth, your visitors, like where they're actually coming from, the keywords that they're typing in to land on your page. You can do this also with your Google console or analytics. You can check those stats as well. But this is one page that allow you to do it right from your A2 Hosting cPanel, which I think is really, really great. I talked about SSL certificates. They're automatically like installed, once you get started, and they'll renew each and every year going forward. You have some really nice security features, guys, that are here, such as Immunify 360, which is an absolute must. I think every web hosting provider online should have this. It basically scans your website 24/7, 365 days a year to check for things like malware, to block malware, provide just, added protection that every website should have online. It helps to block things like DDoS attacks, brood attacks, even intrusions and viruses. So you're having this added security, if you will, like to your website out the gate. And of course, A2 Hosting, when you install WordPress, like on your site itself, what they're going to do is perform what's called a hardening. And with hardening, it's just going to add an additional layer of security to your website, again, to block from things like bots, viruses, and the like, okay? And so you have tons of resources, guys, with your A2 Hosting cPanel itself. And even if you want to do a site migration from another provider that maybe you're having issues with, it's 100% free to do it. You're going to get started today using the links below. When you do, guys, you can get in contact with customer support, and what they'll do is they will migrate your website, your domain name, everything over to the servers. You won't experience any downtime or anything. It's a really quick, hands-off like process itself. And so I highly recommend you do that if you guys want to do a site migration. You also get Cloudflare, which is a CDN. Every web hosting provider should have that. Some charge you for it, but with A2 Hosting, you get it for free, and it's integrated with your website. And you need it that way your website will be able to process high volumes of traffic that's probably coming from all around the world, not only from the US, but other countries. And that way your website doesn't crash online when it's being served, to people in different countries. And so everything is like fully automated or managed, with your web hosting itself. And that's something that I think is a huge plus, again, to provide that added protection that you need when you're actually, like promoting your content, online, and focusing more like on your business. Okay. And so what I wanted to do in this video, guys, is to tell you not only about the benefits of getting started today with the links below with A2 Hosting, with the very low cost that they have for their shared web hosting, but also to tell you about the benefits of A2 Hosting's cPanel itself. They do use cPanel. So if you're with a provider right now that has cPanel and you want to migrate over to them, all you have to do is get started today with the links below. And that way you can initiate the site migration process. If you guys have any questions about this or how to get started, drop your comments right below, any questions, and I'd be more than happy to assist you guys. Okay. So if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. That way future videos that I upload on this channel about WordPress, you'll be sure to receive them. And also smash that like button. That way other amazing individuals just like yourselves will be able to find this same video in YouTube search. I hope you guys have an amazing day, much success in your business going forward. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.